And welcome back. Alright, so here we are in the south, next to Quadim. So, a couple of things were pointed out to me by Uberbagel, who is a developer of the mod. So if we press shift here, we can actually see all the perks in the perk group. So this might be perhaps bugged, but perhaps not. So for example, the Pauper perk group apparently only has one perk in it, at least for this character. But it seems to be working for the other perks here. And one other thing, let's take a look here. So we can make use of nested tooltips. So now this is locked in place once I hovered over it. And we can take a look at everything here. Same goes for the perk descriptions. And here we can also see all the perks in this perk group. And one thing which was puzzling me last episode was how our enemies were able to hit us from a range of 2 tiles with a militia spear. The explanation is actually quite simple. That is because of the double grip bonus for the weapon, which is different for each weapon. So for a militia spear we get +1 reach, which is also a new mechanic. Let's actually take a quick look at it here. Well, it's going to take more than a little while to read through all of this. So let's read through it. Reach is a depiction of how far a character's attacks can reach, making melee combat easier against targets with shorter reach. Melee skill is increased when attacking opponents with shorter reach and reduced against opponents with longer reach. Reach has diminishing returns starting at 5 and dropping by 1 to a minimum of 1. It only applies when attacking a target adjacent to you or up to 2 tiles away with nothing between you and the target. After a successful hit, the target's reach advantage is lost until the attacker waits or ends their turn. And here you can see the reach advantage text as well. Shields can negate some or all of the target's reach advantage. Characters who are rooted have their reach halved. Those without an attack of opportunity have no reach. So we can also take a look at the other double grip bonuses available. So for this bludgeon, for example, we gain 15% more damage and hits apply the dazed effect. Is it the same for the wooden stick? Yes. Okay, so it seems like all one-handed maces get the same treatment, so I would assume that the same applies for the spears, but we can take a look each time. So yes, and also for this scythe, which is a southern sword, we get just the basic 25% more damage. Daggers actually have quite an interesting double grip bonus, so 20% more damage and gain plus 10% of your initiative as additional melee defense and range defense against opponents who act after you in a round. Alright, so we'll need to remember all of that when we possibly build a dagger build. Right, let's head in here, take a quick look at what we have. Ambushed trade routes, well supplied, bread and games, alright. So the arena is here. I don't think I want to risk doing that with level 2 characters. What is this contract? Drive of nomads, probably skipping that as well. I think we should head back north. The south seems quite dangerous since the nomads all come with dodge straight away. And we can take this caravan to get there. So with the ambushed trade routes situation, how much are tools? They're tolerable. And we do need more tools, so let's buy some. Quickly running out of money just doing that. I suppose we could sell some junk here. Let's go ahead and do so. There we are. I could also sell the furs, or I could wait for a better price. I think I'll hold on to them for now. I suppose we can also take a quick look here. We do need at least one warm body for the front line. So someone cheap, who might be Amen the Eunuch, or the Eunuch rather, or perhaps Latif the Cripple. Let's go with Latif, since he is cheaper. Okay, well, he's not very good, but that is to be expected. Let's give him a shield for now, and probably this bludgeon. There we are. You can keep wearing your tattered sackcloth, which is barely better than running naked and worth nothing. Alright, well, that's good enough. Let's take the caravan contract. It was this one, right? Yes. Nothing else we want to do here, I don't think. Nope. Let's get going. And I will need to position our people in case we get attacked, actually. So that the caravan hands will participate in combat. Then again, these are southern caravan hands. Well, one conscript. They're more aggressive than the northern versions. And we are getting attacked straight away. A few scoundrels, a hunter, a few vandals, and a pillager. Okay, so I have no idea how strong these new enemy types are. Can I fight them currently is the question. If it's going to be nighttime, I would venture to say that the answer is no, because we rely on our ranged people. So we might just be abandoning this caravan straight away. I could make use of a safe scum here, but perhaps I don't want to waste them. So we have the help of the one conscript. Part of me wants to try this, but the other part of me wants to bravely run away. Okay, it is nighttime. I am going to bravely flee from this. Darn it. So what did that do to our relations? Still neutral? Okay. Better to flee to be able to fight another day. I will also leave the nomad group be here because they have dodge. Now what is this thing? Alright, we can do this. And we kind of need to be doing everything that we can to the north. Alright. And we could once again do this, which kind of ended badly last time. Forstland, still hostile. Probably don't want to turn this place hostile as well. 3 hyenas. I'm not going to chase them. Alright, where is this place? Here we are. Let's head back. Okay, only our employer will learn the location. And there we go. Do we need more food? Well, very soon we will, so let's buy some grains here. And keep moving. Let's head towards Albstart over there, which is, I think, the only other city on the map, and since the other one is hostile, it's a pretty easy choice. Okay. Well, sure, let's participate in this fight. Perhaps we can get a kill or two. Then again, we do need to deal at least 50% damage to actually get the loot. Okay, here's a Vandal. So we can take a look at all of the perks in the list here. Dismemberment requires axe or cutting damage. When inflicting an injury with an attack, if you meet the threshold for the lowest possible injury, instead inflict one with the highest threshold. This injury triggers at least one additional moral check on the target and can trigger up to 3 moral checks. One for every 33% of hit points damage dealt compared to remaining hit points. And Bully attacks against characters with a lower morale than you deal 10% more damage per level of morale difference. Okay, that seems semi-scary. Comes with a hand axe. I take a look at other things, kind of. Okay, reach of 5. I'm not going to pay too much attention to this just yet, though probably I should. Probably I should. Need to be careful here, even though the bulk of the fighting will be handled by the caravan. So let's see if we can lure this Vandal over to us and hopefully be able to deal with him before he kills anyone. 5%, well, let's take that anyway. You never know, sometimes you can even hit ghasts with those 5%ers. Alright, let's wait and see what happens here. Well, there he is. The Vandal has engaged. 53%. Let's wait for a surrounding bonus from Mr. Diethelm here. I don't see Underdog. Also, how much is this going to be? 45. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice. Brigand Hunter, huh? Alright. Do I dare venture forth with Mr. Wolfgang? How sad am I going to be if Wolfgang dies? A little bit. There's really not much point in risking him. Then again, I don't see any melee brigands over here just yet. So perhaps the risk is not that great. Okay, here's the Hunter. Comes with Bow Mastery, Bully, and Target Practice. Be nice to be able to gain more vision here, but I think it's slightly too risky with this guy at the moment. Okay. Making short work of this fool. 45. And off with your stupid lice-ridden head. Alright, let's advance. Don't care if Latif here gets in trouble. And it seems we are only up against this Hunter. Then again, I don't have much vision over here. I would imagine that the other brigands are engaged in melee with the caravan hands. 5%. Okay, let's wait. Okay, let's engage here probably. We see a pillager. Has survival instincts. Bully and whirling death. Let's take a quick look at this. Well, I can't really take a quick look. Well, I'm not going to read that now, but we will learn all the new perks eventually. And here's another Vandal. If I take this spot, then if he wants to engage with us and not be at a disadvantage, he will go here. Ilmar is kind of at risk. Also, we do have the reach of 2 tiles now, so we could go for it immediately. Let's actually go for it immediately, instead of getting next to him. And do that with Diethelm. Like so. I mean, this Vandal might take this position now, which means that Diethelm is in trouble. And I will be a little bit sad if I get him killed here, but oh well, that's life in Battle Brothers. Indeed, the Vandal did engage there. But the Caravan Hands should help us out, if need be, once this Pillager has been dealt with. Right, move over there. Okay, that's bad. That is obviously not good. Not good for us. So do I take this position here or this position? If I take this one, we can immediately swing our weapon. And again, at a disadvantage, this guy will die pretty easily, even from a dagger with the tattered sackcloth. So maybe this position is better. Let's do that. You also see this guy. We might actually be in trouble here if the Caravan Guard and the hands fall. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we get there. Can I get a clean shot off here? Yes, I can, kind of, but it's only a 5%er. Can't really get in melee with this equipment now, can I? Probably not worthwhile to even consider. Okay, well, we might be losing Diethelm. 11% to hit this guy, so I suppose we go for the Hunter. Alright, well, Diethelm is quite likely dead. Hopefully the others are not. But if they will die here, then I suppose that is our first safe scumming opportunity used. Yeah, this is not good. Good to hit there, though. I need to use adrenaline. It's only 10 fatigue. Alright, might as well. Okay, go for the 20%. Miss predictably. 10%. Doing this during the night time was a mistake, as well as underestimating our enemies. Let's see, can I knock this guy back? 47%. Miss. Probably should do it again. Alright, well, that means that the guy cannot swing the weapon twice at least. He will be able to get to Wolfgang though, so that might have been not as good as I would have hoped. Well, there we go. At least Wolfgang dodged that, luckily. Really not playing well here. 56%. And a miss. Yeah, Wolfgang is not going to last long against a weapon like this. And neither is Diethelm, if he gets hit in the head at least. Okay, so yeah, we have the reach. So let's go for it. Good. Good one. Let's use adrenaline again. Let's get the knife out. 15% or 30%. Let's go for the 30. No luck there. Okay, 40%. Let's go for it twice. Get one hit in. Can't really use Deed Helm against this guy just yet. I guess I'd rather keep Deed Helm with the 3 stars in melee skill and melee defense. So let's use Latif over here. Hopefully Wolfgang won't die just yet. Obviously he will die pretty soon if we can't help him out. Let's wait there. Good job. $49 or 64. Let's go for 2 49s here. Very nice hit. Can we do it again and save Wolfgang? No. Alright. Still alive, huh? Not even hit once. I'll take it. Alright, so... Is there a point in trying for a stun? Maybe, but let's just go for damage. I think I will risk Deed Helm here. I think there's a good chance that we manage to kill this guy before he gets to act. So let's wait here with Mr. Latif. Get Deed Helm in range. 20% only, okay. And go for 41, nice. Can I use the reach attack with the militia spear over this guy? Well, we shall soon find out. Yes, I can, but it's only 12%. Okay. Well, it's quite likely that Deed Helm or Wolfgang will be taking a hit here, and if it's Deed Helm, then he will quite likely die. Oh well. Guess we go for the 12%, even though it's so low. Predictably, not connecting. 24. Okay. One more hit should do it, probably. Can you do it, Mr. Lebrecht? Or 29 twice? Yes. There we are. Okay. No one's dead. Came close, but no one did die. Okay, you can sit out now. You've done your duty. So there's really no benefit even in getting the kill here, since we aren't going to deal 50% damage, are we? Let's let them handle it. They can do it. You can do it, guys. I believe in you. Okay, let's help them out a little bit. Well, I say help and nearly hit this guy. Guess I could have used Hilmar's reach weapon there. Okay, well, that's done. Deed Helm gets a level up. Get some loot, a hand axe and a scramasax. Some money, a couple of wooden shields. Pretty nice, though we are taking injuries and we can't treat them while camping because this is not Legends, this is Reforged. Alright, so Deed Helm, let's take a look here. Okay, I don't think we are ever going for bags and belts. Do we even have quick hands available? No. Okay, promised potential. The captain said he'd take a gamble on you, but you'd better not disappoint. Upon reaching level 11, this perk has a 50% chance of being replaced with realized potential. Okay, I think this same perk was in PTR, which I did play a little bit back in the day. I do like this, so 50% chance to realize the potential, doubling salary, increasing all attributes by +15, unlocking new perk groups, and refund all perk points, including the one spent on this. So that's a gamble. We don't need to take that gamble, but I am a gambler, so I think I will be taking that. Let's take a quick look at the other possibilities here and decide, yes, we want promised potential. It's quite likely this guy will just die before he ever reaches level 11 anyway. And I will be a little bit sad about it, since he is pretty good early on. Okay, let's get melee skill, melee defense, and I suppose either hit points or resolve. Let's go hit points for now. There we are. Let's keep going towards Salzburg. Also, we might be running out of medical supplies pretty soon, which is a problem. Can't really do a fight currently, can I? Well, theoretically I could. -3 fatigue recovery. I mean, that's tolerable. So I suppose we could, at least if we camp for a little bit firsthand. Okay, delivery is fine, except it's going the wrong way. What is this? Drive of Brigands, no thanks. I think it's a bit too early for that. Really shouldn't hire anyone here with our pecuniary situation being what it is. Let's take a look at the selling prices. Okay, it's decent. Not great, but decent. Actually, let's sell this first now. That gives us some leeway. Also, we did loot a quiver. Let's give it to Edward. Okay, there we are. Also, 40 durability, 100 durability, okay. 15, 20, 15, 15. Okay, I think this might be slightly better, so let's equip a wooden shield. So maybe we do give Diethelm here a shield as well. Lose out on the 25% more damage, but keeping this guy alive is quite valuable. I will allow Hilmar, the bait, to keep double gripping though. Maybe have a shield in the inventory, just in case. Just in case. Also, we have this knife, let's give it to Diethelm. Might be daggering down an opponent at some point. So let's repair this. We still have the tools, right? Yes, we do. And the price here for tools is actually tolerable. It's not great, but it's tolerable. Let's camp for a little bit. $42. $48. Okay, that's very fast. Very fast indeed. Let's head towards Alpstad, I suppose. And again, should we buy more food? Maybe. So we can take a look at the recruits with our situation here. Okay, let's try out this miner here. Okay, we see the perk groups, but we don't see the stars. So for an early game recruit, I don't think this really matters all that much anyway. I think we will get this. They're greedy. But they do have sure footing. But I really hate greedy. Which is perhaps not the most logical thing. It's not all that much money. I just hate the event associated with this perk. Well, not perk, trait. Let's try out this other guy, who is actually paid more per day than the greedy guy is. Slightly weird. Alright, fine. I'll just take the greedy guy. He does have the sure footing. For 10 starting melee defense. He's like average otherwise. Doesn't have stars in the right places apart from the hit point stars. This mod might have a use for range defense, probably does, like Legends does, but I haven't taken an extensive look at the perks just yet, so I don't know. Alright. We don't really have good equipment for this guy anyway, and we don't really care if he dies. Oh, this double grip bonus also comes with 25% less fatigue buildup. I suppose we can go for that. Let's give him a buckler in the inventory just in case though. And what about the food? Let's buy some food. Also, what is this? Another delivery mission. Northeast to Alpstad. Yes. That's actually perfect. So this is pretty cheap actually. I think these have been rebalanced. Not sure I need to be doing any of that though, so let's try to keep our money instead and let our people suffer. Brigand hunters, huh? A few poachers, a few scoundrels and a thug, so that seems to be an easier group than the last one. But then again, if we fight this, we won't have help. But we do have 7 mercenaries, and also both of the injuries went away. So definitely saved money there. Alright, I think I will go for it. Not sure how strong these guys are really, but I think we'll win. We have ranged superiority. Alright, let's start by waiting. They should be coming at us, I think. There you go. This guy is very happy to come at us. Alright, let's just get in there and wait for some surrounding bonuses. Probably don't want to shoot at this guy since we're going to handle him in melee. Let's keep waiting instead. And yes, I can actually use the reach quality of this weapon. No need to get in there. Might just shield wall here with Latif. But let's see what happens. Okay. Well, this guy is dangerous with the golden dag. Let's see if we can cut him down before he gets a chance to do anything. That's a very good start. Might actually move forward here with Wolfgang. Or I can just go for 2 shots here, which I will. Hit one of them. Alright, let's get in there and use adrenaline. Probably wouldn't be doing that without adrenaline, but since we do have it, why not? And Bodo the Miner. How risky am I feeling with you? I don't really care if you die. Don't really care at all, actually. So I might as well do this in that case. Nice hit. Okay, try to hit the scoundrel instead of your own people. Nice one. What about with the poacher? Very nice. Alright, and Latif. Yeah, sure, let's go for the damage. And we damage, and damage we did do there. Okay, both of these guys actually have a dangerous weapon. What is the turn order here? We get to act before them. Let's go for this guy, I guess. Okay, do land a hit, but it's not enough. And is this the end of Bodo the Miner in his first battle? We shall find out momentarily. Go for the 47 and miss. 69. Nice. Okay, Bodo, you might even survive. Let's see if you can land a hit. Yes, you can. Not two of them, though. I suppose we will try to keep Bodo alive half-assedly here and let the poacher go. Good. Alright. Good job, guys. There we are. No one gets a level up, though. Get some food out of that. Nice. And the golden egg, which I probably should be using. Also, how is our ammunition situation? We are still fine for the moment, but soon enough we will need more. Alright. We have quivers again. You can have one. So let's use wooden sticks instead of knives for you guys. Melee guys can have knives as backup weapons. Alright, so the golden dag. Let's take a quick look here. Thrust, cudgel, knockout. Okay. And we get plus 10% chance to hit with the thrust. Seems to be a good weapon. 5 AP to use as well for the thrust and the knockout. Let's use that instead of the pickaxe, I guess. For now, let's keep using shields with these two guys. Right, let's also equip the quiver on Wolfgang here. And we could also use a short bow now instead of the staff sling. Do we want to do that? Probably yes. We already have target practice anyway. Requires a bow. Do that. There we are. I will save the game. And let's keep moving. Actually, let's take a quick look at gear and hit points. Maybe we should camp for a little bit. Nah, no need. If Bodo the Miner dies, then so be it. That will have been his destiny. And immediately we see another group of brigands. It's kind of similar to the last one. Slightly tougher though. I think we will fight them despite the situation of Bodo. Maybe we actually do this then, so you can have a reach weapon. I'm not going to be able to use this shield though with that. Well, you're a bait anyway. Don't really care if you die. Let's fight another battle. We could take this high ground here, which I probably will. It's like tailor-made for us, actually. But let's wait and see what they want to do first. Right, I think we will take the high ground here. Let's do so. Right, and Mr. Bodo, where do I put you? Well, like I said, I don't care if you die, so just put you on the corner there. There we are. Let's keep waiting. 50% or 55. Let's go for the 55. Well, actually I could wait and see if our melee people are able to handle this guy. Which I do think they have a good chance of doing. Let's go for 60% here. Actually, I should have spear walled. That's a mistake. Oh well, too late now. 58. What is the knockout percentage? 48. Let's get surrounding bonuses from Diethelm, since these guys don't have underdog. Okay, 42. Let's actually wait, and do I go for the knockout? I think not, actually. Just go for damage. And I will believe that our guys can handle that, so let's go for these ones at the back instead. Not the target I was going for, but I'll take it. There we are. $68. There we go. Alright. That's a reach weapon. Might be problematic. Don't really want to engage this guy when he has the height advantage on us though. But I could move over here anyway. Is there a point? Probably. Is there a point in using adrenaline though? Probably not, so let's not. Nice one. Okay, so there's no longer a reason to use spear wall, I don't think, so let's just go for this instead and miss twice. Okay, well, this might be the end for Bodo. Also possibly for Latif. Good one. Alright, everyone might still survive. Let's get in there, prevent these two from escaping. Okay, you can bravely run away now, Latif. that adrenaline was wasted, but since it costs so little in fatigue, it's not really that much of a waste. Okay, we are burning through ammunition very fast though. We'll need to buy some more. Cannot fletch, as this is not Legends. Stunned, huh? Okay. Well, that is a shame. There we go, and a bunch of level ups to go along with that. Very nice. We also get this padded leather armor. In Legends, I normally don't bother daggering people down. Well, that's a lie, actually. I do sometimes when it's valuable, but I don't do it as much as I could, is what I was meaning to say there. And in this mod, not sure if I want to keep that attitude or not. But who gets to wear the padded leather? Probably Helm, yeah. And Hilmar can have the rugged surcoat. Bodo can, well, not actually Bodo. Latif, you can have this thick tunic. There we are. And we have level ups. Latif, level 2. Gets melee defense. Has 3 stars in range defense. I should really find out if we can actually make use of that or not. I suppose I could check all of this now. I will do that later though. Okay, you also have promised potential. I am a sucker for a perk like that, so I probably will be taking that. Survival instinct would also be pretty nice, but let's go for promised potential. And let's give you melee defense. Fatigue and resolve, I think. Next up, Hilmar, debate. Level 3. Rolls nicely, +3 melee skill and melee defense. Let's take hit points as well. Alright, now this is going to take some thinking about. Could make use of quick hands. We also do get bags and belts to go along with that. Okay, I might decide on that later. Let's do the easy level ups first. So Bodo the Miner. We are never going to use a ranged weapon with you, not even with this +5 roll here. Let's give you melee defense and either resolve or fatigue. Let's go for fatigue for now. Fast adaptation might be the best one to use on a guy like this. Colossus is also good, as is Fruits of Labor. Let's go for fast adaptation for now. Next up, Edward. Let's take initiative and I guess range defense. Alright, so there are only 3 perks in the bow perk group. What are we taking for tier 2? Entrenched requires ranged weapon. When standing adjacent to an ally wielding a melee weapon who is not engaged in melee, gain +7 range skill, range defense, and resolve. Etc, etc, etc. Might be okay. an increased speed and endurance by balancing your armor and mobility. Penalty to initiative from head and body armor is reduced by 30%. At all times your initiative is reduced only by 50% of accumulated fatigue instead of all of it. Maybe? Relentless. Steel Brow is fine. Power shot requires a crossbow. Oh, you do get crossbows, okay. Well, it's too late now. We took target practice. Also, you would have had access to throwing mastery as well. Okay. So what do we give you? I might just give you Steel Brow. Just to be safe from a stray bolt to the head. Or safer. Fast adaptation may be worthwhile as well. Okay, so the troubling thing about this perk is that it requires your ally to not be engaged in melee. So I'm not sure about that one. At least not at the moment. I don't know. Let's go for fast adaptation here. Next up, Lebereth, level 3. Let's go with initiative. I might just go Steel Brow or Colossus here. Yeah, let's go with Steel Brow. I don't know. And for Hilmar, what do I do with you? I will decide later, I think. On my own time, perhaps. Let's keep going. Alright, made it without interruptions. Crowns well deserved. And we have a caravan contract available. I might take that. Sonheim to the west. Sonheim. Okay, it's over here and we are going to go... Okay, this way. Which means we won't run into hostile troops from Forstland. Yeah, sure, I think we'll take that. Let's take a look at what we have over here, though. Oh yes, ammunition. We will need some very soon. It's very pricey over here, but even so, we should probably buy one stack of ammunition here. Also buy some tools. I think I will. Could also check some recruits out, but we are running out of money again. We do have 7 people, which is good enough for now. I think I'll keep our money for now. Instead of spending it on someone who's likely to die very soon anyway. Eating rations and taking wages in the meanwhile. Right, let's take the caravan contract. Go 4 times speed. Since this isn't Legends, we cannot camp while doing a caravan, and I cannot assign anyone to scouting, which means our patrol radius is going to be static. If that's the right word to use, but you get what I mean. In Legends, I could just assign one guy to patrolling, and eventually the patrol radius would be large enough so that I could go 8 times speed without access to an auto-pausing feature and still be kind of safe from wandering enemies. Ambush trade routes. Let's check the selling price. Yeah, it's decent. Let's sell some junk here. I'll keep one sling. So every weapon has been balanced, changed a little bit. Well, I don't know if every weapon, but most of them seem to have undergone some changes. So selling stuff here is perhaps not something I should be doing willy-nilly. I should be checking what these weapons can actually do. I think I will sell this though, as well as the buckler. Probably. I mean, even if I don't play perfectly optimally and make the correct choices at every instance, will be just fine, especially since I do have the 3 save scums that I allotted myself. Yeah, I will sell the pickaxe here. And since this is just strictly an upgrade, we can sell the butcher's cleaver as well. Guess I'll keep the rest of this stuff. Right, let's keep moving. We are running out of medical supplies. And here we have a new free recruit. Who needs to spend money on recruits when you can just get them for free by wandering around the world? Alright, we'll take him. Let's take a look here. Well, you are not very good. Greedy, club-footed. 3-star initiative though, and you do get dodge. So I'm not thrilled about this guy, but maybe he can be of some use. We'll just call him a bait for now. Let's give him a shield, I think, and this short sword. Also, you can have a better helmet. Relinquish your old one for the new guy. Oh, I don't care in the slightest if he manages to get himself killed. Will these guys attack us or not? It seems no. Alright. Like I was saying though, we are running out of medical supplies, so we need to purchase some. Let's take a look if we have some available here. We do not. Should buy some food, perhaps. Can make a bit of a profit, perhaps, with the dice as well. What is this contract? Secure the Grim Tombs. Okay, I don't think so. Perhaps we could do it, but I don't really feel like trying at the moment. And actually, I think it's been long enough for this episode, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next time for some more Battle Brothers Reforged. See you then.